In our earlier classes, we have dealt with two aspects of personality development. One is, as you see here, overcome disability. If you are encountering with any disability, whether it is from the birth or in the middle of your life you are encountering, you are to come over it. You are not sitting there thinking that it is the full stop of our life. No. Put a comma and continue your journey. That is what our Nick Vujicic says in our first lesson. In the second, what we have read is, we have read about many scientists and many people who did not agree for their failure. They have taken failure as their success and reached for the success, tried and tried and tried, and they reached for the success. Many people we have seen, Abraham Lincoln and Thomas Alva Edison, Ford, and many people we have seen. Now we are reading about be positive always. Here, be positive. What does it mean? Yes, we have fed up with. We want to be part away, to go away from it, either from the school or from a job or from service, from somewhere. As you are coming in a positive thinking, you have to leave that part in a positive manner, in a positive thinking. Here we are having a story about a carpenter. I will read the story for you and you can understand what is called positive thinking and positive thinking always. You see here. An elderly carpenter was ready to retire. He told his employer contractor of his plans to leave the house building business, to live a more leisurely life with his wife and enjoy his extended family. He would miss the paycheck each week, but he wanted to retire. They could get by. Now it is a story of a carpenter. He wanted to get retired. That is, an elderly carpenter was ready to retire. To retire, it is a verb has been used in its non-infinite manner. Non-finite manner. And in the place, retire, in our two lessons, I was very clearly talking about the derivatives of the words. Retire, retirement is a noun. Retire is the verb and retirement is the noun. How to use retirement in this sentence? Let us see. An elderly carpenter was ready to get his retirement, to take his retirement. That way, in the place of retire, we can use retirement and the sentence can be completed. Now, he told his employer contractor. Who was his employer? Contractor, building contractor, of his plans. That is, he wanted to retire. That is, to leave the house building business, to live a more leisurely life. Leisurely, the word. It is not adverb here, though ending with ly. It is adjective because life is there immediately after that. With his wife and enjoy extended family. Extended again here, it is adjective. He would miss the paycheck each week, but he wanted to retire. They could get by. Now they agreed. The carpenter wanted a retirement and the contractor, the building contractor, he agreed, okay, let him go and retire. Why? He wanted a peaceful life to enjoy his family life. Family life, he, himself, his wife and son, and no more. But extended family, that means he had become grandfather, he had grandchildren, he had a daughter-in-law. That is called extended family. He wanted to enjoy with that. So the contractor, as a good fellow, he agreed, okay, enjoy. But he requested. Let us see what he requested here. The contractor was sorry to see his good worker go and asked if he could build just one more house as a personal favor. You see how good the employer was. He accepted that his employee can take retirement. But before retirement, he wanted his employee to build one more house. That too not as a business. What he put over there? As a personal favor. Right? The carpenter agreed. You see, both the employer and employee both were having good relations, and the carpenter readily agreed for it. But over a time, it was easy to see that his heart was not in his work. See, it happens. Because if at all one decides that he wanted to take rest, no amount of money, no amount of persuasion will make anybody to make him work once again. Because already mentally he decided, I want to take rest. Now the same thing happened. Carpenter mentally decided he want to take rest, retirement. But his employer wanted him to do one favor, that is building of the house. So now, can he construct or build the house with the same interest and zeal? A big question mark. Let us see what happens here. But over time, it was easy to see that his heart was not in his work. The heart will not be with at work. The hands may be working, but the whole-hearted presence of the carpenter will not be there, because he is mentally prepared to take rest. He resorted to shoddy workmanship and used inferior material. See, now I have decided I want to go for retirement. What can this employer do for me if I do not do a perfect job? What way he can punish me? He cannot. He wanted a favor. I am doing a favor. Let the work go on as the workmen wanted to do. So the workmen were doing it. He was not supervising. So the work was very inferior quality work and very shoddy quality of work. And the material which is used, it is inferior. Right? Why? Why this happens? Because he is mentally prepared to take rest, to go retirement. He was not ready to put his whole-hearted concentration on the work. So the work was going very shoddy work is being done over there. It was an unfortunate way to end a dedicated career. You see, you have worked as an engineer, say about 37 years of work you have put, 35 years of work you have put. It was a very dedicated work, very sincere work. But if the last piece of work, if it is not done in a proper manner, the entire 35 years work will be a failure for you. So that is what it is said here. That is, it was an unfortunate way to end a dedicated career. So dedicated career, how to end? At the last moment, I am signing out. I am punching my card out. Till then, the work should be a perfect one. Nobody should question why this piece of work went wrong. Nobody should question. That way we have to work. But here the carpenter, the employer wanted one more house to be built as a favor for him. Here the carpenter, he was mentally prepared for retirement, so he did not supervise the work in a proper manner. The material came in a very inferior material and the work went very shoddy. Very hazard work has been done over there. When the carpenter finished his work, his employer came to inspect the house. Then he handed the front door key to the carpenter and said, "This is your house, my gift to you." Employer wanted a house to be built as a favor, and that work the carpenter, keeping all his lifelong sincere job at stake, he made a very shoddy work. Then the employer comes, hands over the key to the same carpenter and says, "This is your house." Now you see, here Be positive always. At the last moment, the carpenter was not positive. He was thinking in negative way. It is a favor I am doing. Whatever the way I do, the contractor cannot question me. That way he decided and he built the house. Now what happened? The key of the same house which he had built without any attention, without any workmanship, that house had come into his luck. That is it. Means you have worked for the whole year, night and day. You have worked, you have studied, you have read the spellings, you mug up the questions, and you have done practicals. Everything is okay. Project work also you have submitted. Everything is okay. But the last moment finishing touch is your examination. Okay, I have done very well. Now I can do it well. I can do it well and I do it well. There is a hell of a difference. So you should always think up to the last moment my finishing will be very nice. Then you can think you are successful.